All right, hello everyone again. This is John Miller. If you didn't see my first live feed, it should be there on the Build Your Music Facebook page. So I am still here again at Maker Faire Tulsa 2018, and I would like to now actually show you around a little bit. My apologies for anyone watching this on a computer screen. I wanted to get this in landscape mode, but my Facebook app is only letting me do a live stream in portrait mode. But I'll have another video with archived in the regular landscape mode. So I will put the camera on the other side and now show you around my exhibit. So if we go back up a little bit here. So this is my exhibit here. Just a regular size exhibit. There's some that are much larger than mine. In fact, I'll just pan around a little bit so you can see what else. We're still a little more than an hour away from the Maker Faire actually starting. These are just people, kind of all of the other exhibitors trying to get set up for the big day. We'll pan around again. This is Central Park Hall at Expo Square. We're part of the Tulsa State Fairgrounds. You can see the bleachers set up there, and I guess they're going to be having some performances or demonstrations. You can look around here. So as I pan around here, I'm going to pan around, and then I'll bring you a little closer to my own exhibit here. So this is my table here, and I've got a poster board here. Build Your Music. It's maybe not the most professional one, but hopefully good enough for people. As always, remember, I'm sure you know about the Facebook page since you're watching this, and the website, trying to direct people to the website and page. And so over here I've got the computer set up, where again a lot of people, when they come to the fair, they see the xylophone and that's about it. But I'm trying to get people to still understand that I have this website and Facebook page out here, and that are intended to allow anyone else to build a robotic xylophone. So in fact, this web page, if you haven't seen it yet, people can take the opportunity to go browse through here. Maybe if they want to see, say if they want to see one of the tutorials there, not that they'd read through it, but it just allows people to get a feel for what's out there, so they can look back on their own. As for example, here I might go to the assembly here, and let's see, we'll just pick up part of the assembly. So here's some of the instructions for putting together the this is the part that holds all of the solenoids. We got the instructions here for actually building the mallets there. So again, anyone who is interested can follow my instructions and build their own robotic xylophone. All right, well now I am gonna come over here to, this is probably what everyone wants to actually see. This is the robotic xylophone itself. And again, I'll have another video that's in landscape mode that comes out a little better here. But when people come up here, there's a couple different modes to the xylophone. So there's a demo mode. If someone just shows up at random and wants to hear any song, they can click the button, and then it'll pick something at random. You don't know if you're going to get classic or pop or Christian or oldies or what's going to come up. Here's a Beethoven from Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, the second movement, and so you can see there the the mallets playing here. Excuse the light reflection. We'll let the song finish up, and all right. So for other people, they're going to want to know what types of songs are actually here. So that's when they will, by turning this knob, they can go. Look, you can kind of see the whole list of different songs that we've got in the. It all goes all the way from A to Z, and I'm not sure if anyone's actually interested in seeing the whole list of everything that's on there, but I'll go through the end just because we can, and I have time before we start. So there's the Z's. So I don't know, kind of the Star Wars theme. That's sometimes a popular song that people pick. So if I click the button, now it's gonna start the Star Wars theme, and I'm hoping the sound quality is enough. Alright, and I could probably keep you all day by showing all of the songs that I have. But again, it's not, I want this to also not be just entertaining, but also educational. And to that end, you see here I've got this demo board that's intended to show exactly what are the parts inside that make the xylophone work. And so we can see here's our character LCD, a 20x4 character LCD. We've got the rotary encoder. You can see how that looks like on the inside. We've got WinBond SPI flash, and if you've looked at my Facebook page, you see I'll have a different version there that has SD cards instead of the flash. So then we've got the Arduino Uno right here. That's the heart and soul. That's what controls it. We've got a second Arduino Uno, but that has a motor driver shield on top of it. So this motor driver shield then is wired up to the solenoids, and you can see, this is just one example of one of the mallets. You can see the other one, and again, so the intention of this is just to show people what's inside of it, so we can demonstrate, which is pretty boring, but again, it gives people the idea of what actually goes on inside the xylophone. All right, and then so you see over here I've got a super bright AC adapter. So this is a 12-volt LED power supply that just turned out to be just right for the project. And then over here we've got a few other things. This is just a plain old Arduino Uno board, so people can see what that is. Here's an Arduino Uno that has the SD card with a data logger shield, and so this can be used to this is kind of, I've got a newer version of the xylophone out there on my website, and you can look at there for the details. And then here's just another example setup here that has with the SD card. And I find I've just got a few flyers here. Give people take their flyers and go home, and hopefully go to my website and like the Facebook page. All right, so there you have it. That's the tour of my exhibit here at Maker Faire Tulsa. Again, please like the Build Your Music Facebook page, and I hope to post more pictures, maybe more videos later in the day or next week, depending on what happens here. Thank you everyone for listening, and enjoy your day.